Well, hey, everyone, and welcome. I am your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 529th stream, really close to 530. And oh my goodness,
Thanks so much for hosting.
thank you so much for that, host. I really do appreciate that. That was coming in from Jack Locks Plays, and you know what? Jack is going to get a special shout out from me because Jack streams mostly Roblox and other similar types of things. But as you know, Jack is one of our mana mods. And Zershade, thank you so much for that host as well. I'll be giving you a shout out here in a moment. But as one of our mana mods, Jack actually has kind of a special story. You see, Jack came by and became a friend of Mana, hung out with us, got to know the community, got to know me, I got to know him, and we just grew alongside one another. Jack always asking, how can I support you more, Mana? What could I do? Do you need a mod? Well, at that time, I actually didn't have any mods, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be having mods again anytime soon. I thought, well, I will be having, as I've done in the past, some kind of application process, so stay tuned, Jack. I told him this. But eventually we got to the point where I really did need some mods, and Jack was there and had stayed true to his word that he was still going to be supportive and helpful in the community. And Jack now is, of course, one of our mana mods and such an incredible person. And Barry the Boy Lobster of Mana, indeed, yes, I may have gotten a little burned out there on the beach today. Yeah, today I did go to the ocean. I visited the ocean, and that was pretty exciting. So yeah, Jack is going to get a special shout out here. I'm actually going to write this in for Jack. Shout out to Jack Locks 2_plays. So please do check out Jack. And then a shout out for Zershade. Zershade has been a longtime friend of Mana, a Minecrafter and streamer of coding, RuneScape, Minecraft, various odds and ends, and just a good friend. And I don't know actually if Zershade has been streaming much lately, but there you have it. So shout out to Zershade as well. Okay. Barry the Boy says you got to spiff it up. My goodness, there you go. I like that. I like those emotes there that Jack has, and you're an absolute gem, Mana. Thank you, Jack. Thank you so much. Elder Scrolls Online, yes. Also just hit max level on that the other night, Zershade says. Level 810. Wow. Well, friends, I'm going to pull up my phone really quickly and read to you something that I tweeted. So you can go to my Twitter account and find this. So today I was sharing that, yes, for work, as a matter of fact, I was sent to the beach, of all things. And thankfully, it was a fairly remote place with plenty of space for social distancing and staying safe. As you can see in the pictures that I sent, there were not people there. But I ended up tweeting something, and I don't know if I can actually show it to you because it will probably key out. But this is it here. And oh my goodness, I think you're just seeing something goofy here. Oh, I think I'm gonna keep this in the shot for you. You can just see it. This is my current setup. I don't know if you can see it kind of in the reflection down at the bottom, but that is, yes, in fact, my friends, that is a GoPro blue taped to a mic stand. But anyway, so I was kind of feeling like I liked the look of, this picture, and I wanted to share it. And then, I'm feeling kind of confident. I'm like, yeah, my hair's getting long, but it's kind of cool. It's windswept on the beach and all of this stuff. And I thought, well, I'm going to share it. But then, I don't know, it's missing something. What can I add to it? And so some thoughts of Tolkien ran through my mind, as actually this year is the 25th anniversary of Middle-earth CCG, all right, customizable card game. And I can already tell I'm going to get on a long tangent here. I've got quite a bit to share. So I heard that there were some shooting stars, and we're going to snap our fingers because I'm going to go and get myself in a position where I can catch those shooting stars in my game. So let's snap our fingers. 3, 2, 1, and snap. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try and get to a nice safe spot here. But anyway, thoughts of Tolkien, again, inspired by the fact that I was realizing as I was going through some board games and putting them away and cleaning up some things and also figuring out what I would be selling, because I know I will be selling, for example, my Magic collection, my Magic the Gathering collection. Iron Rusty, welcome on in. Yes, beating the heat, indeed. Looks like a snap on your hat. So, anyway, I'm going through this and I'm seeing these Middle-earth CCG cards. 25th anniversary this year. And I've actually thought about doing something showing off my collection. But this is a card game that I ended up playing with a friend, my best friend, in fact. At the time, we were just hanging out and having a good time. And we struggled, and I didn't really realize this until fairly recently, but this was one of the earliest customizable card games in existence. It predates Magic the Gathering, and it was still so new that really the rules, so to speak, for these types of games had not been established. So what that meant was that there was a lot that really felt a little strange or complicated, especially for someone fairly young and new to this type of game, well, which really everyone was. So anyway, I've been thinking about this. So I have Tolkien on my mind, and this quote really just stood out to me. I was searching, admittedly, for games. What?
Hold on to your hats. We're being raided.
Woo! Mega Queen, what? Mega Queen. This stream is now part of the Queen's Ransom. Everybody, make sure you grab your rupees because we are probably going to have to pay that ransom real quickly here. Oh my goodness. And oh, I missed those. Let's make sure that we don't miss more shooting stars, huh? Wow, Raider, boom, mana. The Mega Queen says, thank you so much. And Carl of Dark Hippie, Happy, Hoppy, I'm not sure. Welcome on in. And Essie Lessie, hello as well. Oh my gosh, Essie is here. Shout outs to both the Mega Queen for that raid. Thank you so much. And shout outs to Essie Lessie because, man, if you don't know, I have recently become part of the family-friendly live stream team. Essie Lessie is one of those members, and oh my goodness, is she good. She's super chill, relaxed, just the kind of vibe that I love finding when they're those family-friendly streamers that are just enjoyable to be around. It doesn't even matter what she's doing. It could be, as in fact, I saw her fixing her stream. Hey, Essie, this is something we do around here too, so, you know, you're not alone. And it was still enjoyable because she is just one of those types of people. So please do check out Essie Lessie. Penguin Lord, welcome on in as well. Hey, everyone, if you are new around here, I am Mana, an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus, I mean, let's just call it what it is, a focus on Animal Crossing New Horizons right now. That's what it is. Anyway, welcome on in, Raiders. Sam, how are you doing? What is up? Thank you, Jack, for helping out with those shout-outs. And we're just going to try... Oops, hello. We're going to try to catch a few shooting stars and a few scuttling snails. So, anywho, I was telling you about this time at the beach today. It was so nice. It was so relaxing. It was just awesome. And, you know, I'm Googling Tolkien quotes, and I found this one, kind of an obscure quote here. And it just really spoke to me for a number of reasons. And I will read it to you as soon as I catch this incredible creature on the tree. What is this even? It doesn't look like something I've caught before. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, there we go. It's new, and look at that. Look at, it's a rainbow stag. Its rainbow armor is so shiny. I feel pretty good about that. All right, that's a new one. So Sam says, my light is in BT. Oh, my light is in BT Dubs.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Bulletproof Girl 360. Thank you so much. So Sam's light is in, by the way. Still got to get the softbox and an AC adapter, though. Gotcha. Oh, that's right. The AC adapter. I forgot that that's sold separately. The good news is any AC adapter will do. You don't need to get the official one. But you might want to consider getting a long length for it. The one I have, the official one, is actually really short. But I have this one that I got for another light that works the same, but it has maybe 3 times the length on the cord, and that is handy. So Zershade says, anywho, I have a website that I've had freshly installed for like a month that I've spent a good $200 renewing and buying new stuff for that needs some coding love. Gotta go lurk. No worries, Zershade. You go lurk. Thank you so much. And Essie says, so kind, thank you, but I gotta drop Oh, what? No way, that is so funny. Is that the Uno flip card? So are you flipping that compliment right back at me? That's hilarious. Penguin Lord, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you so much. Mike Tron, yep, playing NBA 2K20 on Switch. Oh my gosh. Mike Tron, welcome on in. Pikachu Potter, hello again. Lovely to see you back. And all right, well, sadly, was never a fan of sports, both real and gaming-wise, Jack says. Hey, fair enough. I do feel you on that one. Not necessarily too adept at the old sports ball anyway. Oh, hey, I like this. Found a recipe in an old dinosaur book. That's pretty funny. That dino's got to be real mad by now. I almost ate it because I was sleepy and hungry, but I'm glad I didn't. Share the recipe with folks. Okay, it's a natural mum wreath, which I actually did not have, so that's pretty awesome. Boom. Someone made me a mum wreath, but I have actually not been able to craft said wreath. All right. Iron Rusty. Oh, Iron Rusty was playing 2K20 as well. WNBA Seattle Storm. Nice. Pikachu Potter says good to see you too. So hey, this quote that I tweeted out earlier as I was at the beach. So here it is. This is from Tolkien. It says, by the way, there are words in here that, I read, but I don't actually know the correct pronunciation. So, yeah. Okay. So let me read it first and then kind of break it down as I understand it. Okay. It is said by the elder that in water there lives yet the echo of the music of the Ainur more than in any substance that is in this earth. And many of the children of Iluvatar hearken still unsated to the voices of the sea, and yet know not for what they listen. It's a lot of words. Okay, so now I'm going to admit that it's been a little while since I've read Silmarillion and the appendices at the end of Return of the King. So some of these things I may have a fuzzy memory on, and it's a little embarrassing because I'm a huge Tolkien fan. I'm a huge fan of The Lord of the Rings and everything. But again, some of these things are a little fuzzy. So I believe the music of the Ainur, or Ainur, I'm not sure how you say it, references the creation of Middle-earth, which, interestingly, Tolkien uses the imagery of the creator being singing into existence creation, which, by the way, Tolkien, being a devout Catholic, actually would have been very knowledgeable, and I see no coincidence in the fact that there is a parallel with with creation being spoken into being with the word, as echoed in Hebrew and Christian scriptures. And then so the elder, I believe, are the older race, the elven race, right? So these are the people that would have been closely connected with those early creation stories and stuff in the world of Middle-earth. Said that in water there lives yet the echo of that song that sung into existence all of creation. That's what they're saying. Okay, beautiful. I mean, I think we just take this boom, and apply it here, right? Like if we're talking about like God, how cool is that, right? It's like it is said that in water there lives the echo of creation, the echo of the word that spoke into existence creation. That's me as a Catholic. I'm just sharing that with you all. Just because I'm nerdy this way. I'm just sharing this because I don't know where any of you are. Last time we spoke about some deep topics and I thought it was fun and I thought it was enjoyable and I want to share some with you. So that's one thing. Then it goes on and says, and again, more than any other substance on earth, right? And many of the children of Iluvatar, right? So I think these are like the new, if I remember correctly, these are like the humans, if I'm not mistaken. I think these are actually just humans, right? Hearken still, unsated to the voices of the sea. They go forth, they listen, and they're compelled to go to listen to the ocean and listen to the waves and listen to the those echoes of creation, those eternal things, and yet know not for what they listen. How cool is that anyway? I just think what a beautiful and beautifully said and poetic way to talk about water. And anyways, I was sitting there on the beach, wandering around, enjoying the sound of the waves crashing against the beach. It just seemed so fitting. So I tweeted that out today. Just wanted to share that with you. Aw, man, my net. Well, bummer. Anyway, so Mike Tron says to Iron Rusty, nice. I'm playing against the Wizards. I'm playing as the Boston Celtics. Nice. And Jack says, I've not given you a shout out yet on my Discord, BRB. Thank you so much. Essie, I hope your day has been wonderful, man. Essie, I got to tell you, I'm going to throw a couple of your emotes in the chat, by the way. I love your emotes. And it has been really good. It's been really, really nice. In fact, again, getting to go to the beach as part of work, unexpected, it was really nice. Bulletproof Girl says, I have been making my island really cool. I'm currently trying to make an epic entranceway to where Red Parks the way the way the entrance will be 2 cliffs on both sides, and on the cliffs I'm going to be making a restaurant, a theme park, and a stargazing area. Dude, Bulletproof Girl, that is awesome. That is awesome. I love it. Those are the kinds of things that I just don't think I'm going to have room to do. So you can kind of see the top part of my island is very natural. And I just don't really see myself sculpting the landscape here that much. Or if I do, it's going to be a lot of natural things. I'm going to just leave you to that. I'm going to just wander back here. You can enjoy that bug. But as you can see, I got a little bit of sun today. I'm a little red. It's a little bit of lobster manna. It's true. I didn't really use, I knew it. I knew I needed to do it. Didn't really use enough sunscreen. It was one of those overcast days, here on the Oregon coast. I love the Oregon coast. It is absolutely my favorite coast, in the world, really. It's just beautiful and rugged. But it was that overcast kind of day. And, I was like, I'm fine. And I did burn a little, which is not good. It's not healthy. So don't do that. Hey, Master Rada. Or is it Masterata? Hey, man, how's it going? I'm new. Well, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. And thank you for sharing that you're new here. Shoot, I'm Mana. And you're a friend of Mana now. Thank you so much for that follow. If you have anything that you'd like to ask, feel free. I'm an E for Everyone variety streamer, but really, I primarily focus on Animal Crossing, at least these days. Oh man, I'm running out of all my tools. But I'm really a huge fan of Nintendo, and that's where most of my content lies. Oh, I need to come back with that shovel for sure. I stream retro on original hardware as well, and have done some kind of quirky and fun things there. And yeah, this little guy. Let's chat with Clay. Yeah, you finally talked to me. I keep meaning to say hi, but you always seem so busy. We gotta hang out and get deep into snacks sometime, Thumb. What happens when you don't play for a couple of weeks in New Horizons? Masterata says. Well, I think. See, I have played every single day since this game came out, and I actually started the day before the game officially was supposed to come out because I ended up getting the game digitally, and I'm on the Pacific Coast, so it actually launched on the 19th. I don't know what happens, as I haven't actually had that happen to me yet. But I believe weeds will pop up everywhere. Flowers will grow, and you'll probably have to cut back a few of those flowers. What else? You may possibly lose some of your villagers, as they may move out while you are not there to talk to them. I'm trying to think what else. I don't fully remember. Dana Twitch, welcome on in, Dana Twitch. I love that emote. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Oops. Hey, I like Animal City, so that's fine. And Jack says, hello there, Dana Twitch. Welcome on in. So, yeah. Masterata says, oh, okay. Thanks, man. My pleasure. My pleasure. But yeah, so I hope that you all are enjoying yourselves. I know a lot of people are new here, not only because of the fact that a lot of people are checking out Animal Crossing New Horizons streamers, but also as I've just joined the family-friendly live stream community and the stream team, in fact, which has a lovely community. So I really would appreciate it. If you are new here and you came from Family Friendly Live, please let me know. And shout outs again to Essie Lessie.
Someone was in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir, followers.
Dana Twitch, thank you for that follow. Holy moly. If you came from the Family Friendly Live community, please let me know. And I hope that you are enjoying yourself here. I hope that I am a good fit for this community. And I'm still kind of settling in. But Essie Lessie is another member of said community, and I just have enjoyed her content so much, and I kind of want this. I'm gonna buy it. It looks cool. All right, we're gonna get it. And then I don't know what this is. This is like a Bell suitcase. Oh wow, we're gonna pass on that because I'm really close to paying off my final loan, and that would set me back quite a ways. Oh my gosh, Dana says you are my recommended. You are You are perfect, not gonna lie. So, hey, thank you so much. And Mochi Wolf, welcome, welcome, welcome. Shucks, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I was a good fit. I'm glad the recommendation was solid. We try and keep things family friendly, and, well, no, we don't try. We succeed. We have succeeded for 4 years. Again, I'm a little red from having burned in the sun today. But we're just hanging out, chilling. I'm going to kind of work through some things. I've been talking a lot. One of the things I also wanted to throw out there as someone who enjoys Nintendo a lot, how many of you got a chance to check out Nintendo's Direct Mini? There's been a lot of talk about the Mini, and I'm curious what you think, because there are people who are a little bit, shall we say, less than thrilled with it. Oh my gosh. I gotta buy that. That's too good. That's too good. I also really like this horizontal striped wetsuit with the red and blue. I might have to get that too. So I'm gonna have to get some more bells, but that's, I'm gonna have to sell some things. I'll get some more bells. Let's do it right now. Oh man. And for those of you who are new too, please, if you are a streamer, let me know, because I love connecting with other streamers. I know a lot of streamers will go and visit other channels. Sometimes they want to see what other people do and how they do it. Yeah, let me know if you are a streamer yourself. Sam, by the way, getting back to you, how was your stream? Thank you again for that raid. What were you working on? So many good things here. Okay, we don't want to get rid of the gas range. I don't know what I was doing there. We'll probably keep the hardwood too, actually. But we'll get rid of that. And that. That should be enough right there. Okay. Good. Confirm. Mike says, I will be doing a streamcation on my vacation since I'm not going anywhere. That's really nice. That is really good. Take a little break. Just relax. Sit back. You know, sometimes streaming can be a strain on your mental health, shall we say. Stream was good, Mega Queen says. I played Don't Starve together and wanted to explore the update, but my friend kept dying. Yeah, if that was me, that's exactly how that would have gone down. I'm so bad at that. Essie Lessie, if you're still here, I'd love to know a little bit more about how you found Family Friendly Live. I didn't get a chance to ask you this, but I've kind of been wanting to ask you too. I don't know if I have a question for you, but I'll wait and see if you're there. I don't know if sometimes folks have to duck out, and that's perfectly fine. I don't know if Essie Leslie is still here or not, but we shall find out, shall we? All right. Hey, Mana, do you plan on updating your Twitch channel point rewards when you update everything else? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. That is on my list to do. But it is something that, you know, it's going to have to wait a little bit. It's not the first thing on my to-do list, shall we say. It's up there, though, and it should happen here pretty soon. I mean, like, it's going to happen soon. But not immediately. Stream updates indeed. Yes, stream updates indeed. I actually have been working with Ginny Gravity, and I can't remember. Did I actually buy that? Let me find out. Hold on a second. Oh, what is going on? Okay, hold on. Let's get out of there. And did we buy the other wetsuit? No. So we do need to buy it. Okay. Sometimes that happens to me and I get confused. All right. Man, Jack has been following for a year, 3 months, 30 days, and 20 hours. That's exciting. Okay, I'll buy it. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a thing here.
Welcome to the Friends of Mana. Thanks for being here.
Madeline Erie? Is that right? Madeline Erie? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. Hope you're doing really well. Let me just look up. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. I just sent a 3 years Mega Queen. Wow. It's been 3 years since Sam and I met, and that was over the old Crafting of the Minds. My goodness, that's amazing. I got really super distracted there. I actually just sent a message to Essie because I knew I would forget otherwise with my question. So today, I'm curious. Timmy and Tommy are so cute, right? Essie. Oh, Essie Lessie is here. Here, Essie Lessie. Again, big shout outs to Essie Lessie. My question for you is, how did you end up getting connected to Family Friendly Live? I'm really curious about that. Oh, look who's here. Leaf is here. But I was really curious. Oh, and it's hydrangea. Everybody, hydrangea, blue hydrangea, is what Ms. Mana and I had at our wedding. So I'm going to have to pick up some of that hydrangea for sure. I'm here to shop. We've got this cacophony of sounds going on right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Essie says, I know David in real life? What? No way. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I can't remember if you told me that or not, but that's awesome. Essie, I don't want to say too much because I haven't. First of all, I haven't personally divulged. Dude, look, this is what we need right here. I try not to divulge too many personal details on stream and whatnot, you know. But I actually, how should I say this? Because this, I think other people have shared this information. Let's just say, I lived and worked extremely close to, I presume then, where you are now, and where David is. So, who's singing? I'll go and I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, yes, Essie Lessie, like legit. In fact, just less than a year ago. It's been just months. We moved, south to Oregon, and really there's a whole bunch of reasons for it. But I'm gonna take 5 of those for sure. But the biggest reason was to be near family again. So that was why that happened. But yeah, like I I know the area. I will likely be up there again. So I would love to do something like a meetup, some kind of in-person collaboration, perhaps. The first Mana meetup, in fact, took place right in Washington. And there are some folks that still want to have me come and visit, and so that might be a thing. So, oh gosh, I need to get some more bells. Okay. Leaf, you're the best. Here we go, look at this. It's them. Now, Lopez is one of my favorite animals. What's the latest, Badoom? I want to chat. I was just thinking about you, and now you're here. Call me Lopez the Summoner. Patty, what a super evening. How now? I love that Lopez has that kind of squeaky, nasally voice. How do you say it? Sked? My shed for today. Who says that? Patty? My schedule for tonight is packed. There's a monster movie on TV, video games to play, music to blast. Might be an all-nighter. Okay, let's get some more bells. And Essie says, I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you too, Essie. And, I actually threw out there, I don't want to...
Thanks for
What?
joining the Friends of
Musical
Mana.
Josh. Welcome on in. Josh, if you are indeed musical, man, what a good fit. I don't have my ukulele here, but that's the best I can do on short notice. Sked? I'd say Sked, Mega Queen says. That could be. So Josh must be someone that we know through the Family Friendly Live community. Is that correct then, Essie? See, I'm still meeting everybody. I don't know everyone, Well, okay, here we go. I'm going to get some bells out. Look at how close I am to paying off this loan, everybody. Oh, it's so close. I mean, it also kind of isn't, but it's so close. All right, but I'm going to just withdraw about 20 grand because I'm broke. As he says, indeed, he started with beta and now is active in David's. Awesome. Oh, right on. Beta is fun, too. I checked out beta playing some Pod Racer, Episode 1 Pod Racer. Man, I'm going to get that on Limited Run Games. I have not purchased it yet, but it is on my list. Most of my Switch games, and I buy physically, but most of my Switch games are Limited Run games. I have a little bit of a problem. And he's also in my stream every now and again, as he says. Musical Josh, thank you so much for that follow, and welcome. Gosh, we've had some new people, so I know I'm going to be repeating myself a lot here in these streams, especially as I'm getting to know so many FFL people. But I am Mana, and all of this is the shared art of Mana, this collaboration here. Look at all this stuff here. Oh my gosh. So I am an E for Everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. I also accidentally did not change my Stinger transition to Fade, but we've rectified that now. Anyway, the main game I'm playing these days is Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's just such a good fit because I really look at streaming as an opportunity to grow with other people and share conversations and the like. So I kind of think of gaming as like the fire pit, a campfire. You're sitting around and you might be looking at the fire and kind of letting your mind wander there, but it's the deep conversations that really matter, Also, how weird is that, huh? It's my water glass. It looks really strange. Anyway, but here we go. Here we go. We have Lee from Paradisia, Memory from Sinnoh. Mana, thanks for being such an awesome friend. Can't wait to work on the cover and collab in the future. Stay positive. Hi, Mana. I'm glad I was able to hang out today. Thanks for inviting me. Queenie from Bun Isle, excuse me. Thank you so much, Mega Queen. And here we have the Bug Off coming Saturday. So this Saturday, everybody, join me. We will be playing the Bug Off live on stream at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Twitchy Berry, hello! This is a great segue as I wanted to ask people about their thoughts on the Nintendo Direct Mini. The Golden Kazoo has spoken. I must bow, Jack says. Zershade says, sounds like me and ESO, Mana. I need to save money. Withdraws multiple grants. Right? Bulletproof Girl says, the best way to make bells is to go to Nook Mile Islands and selling turnips. That's how I paid off my last debt. That's what I should really do. Yeah, I should do that. But, yeah. You're awesome and amazing, says, and surprise, I'm here. Hey, yo, Mana. Thanks so much for always making everyone happy. You're such an inspiration, and I'm so glad we met. You still continue to provide me with laughs and smiles, and you always make my life better. You've grown a lot, and you make a ton of us proud. Aww. Twitchy Berry says, any interest in Cadence of Hyrule DLC? I liked the original, but plan to skip the DLC myself. Aha, okay. So, I will say clearly, this was limited in terms of scope. Shin Megami Tensei? I think is how you say it. Tengen? Tensen? Shin Megami Tensei? Anyway, that series is not one that interests me, okay? So it's not one that I'm excited for, but, hey, for those that got to... oh, man, we've got all the stars coming. Let's go and make our way this way and wait for some shooting stars. But yeah, no, so that got a lot of people excited, not necessarily me. So Cadence of Hyrule, oh man, I loved that game. I played it when it first came out. We streamed it. It was a phenomenal game. The soundtrack is awesome. And I just really enjoyed it. So when I saw that there would be DLC, which I kind of always hoped there would be, I was really thrilled. I'm super, super pumped. And also, did I just not buy the extra blue hydrangeas I planned on? I'll fix that. So I do plan on getting the DLC, and I actually plan on getting all of it. I'm a sucker for Zelda DLC. I got it for all of the Hyrule Warriors game. Just kind of couldn't help myself. But these packs that are released, the most interesting to me is the music packs and the ability to change your overworld theme as you see fit. I think that's a really cool thing. As far as the character packs, it's a little underwhelming for me, as I think that having the original Crypt of the Necrodancer characters in there is not really... I mean, they could have just thrown them in, like, they could have been there from the beginning. It could have been maybe like some interesting unlockables. And then Impa is really cool. Like I'm thrilled for Impa, but like Dark Link and Dark Zelda seem not so inspiring or inspired to me, if you will. So those are my thoughts. But I do plan on getting all of the DLC. And I do actually intend on getting the physical copy, even though I have the digital one. And because I love Zelda. It's my favorite franchise by far. And I want that in my collection. And I'd love to actually then replay it on stream when I do my Legend of Zelda series or franchise playthrough. For those of you who are new, I'm actually in the midst of a Mario Kart franchise playthrough, but because of the move and because of still setting up my stream, my systems and stream setup, I haven't gotten to finish that franchise. But that's one that I'm working through. I'm actually at Mario Kart Wii, and after we finish that, then I will be starting a Zelda franchise playthrough and playing every single game. And I actually own a CDI, a Philips CDI, a legit Philips CDI, and legit copies of the Zelda games and the Mario game. So it was supposed to be like a big surprise, but then with the move, everything got delayed. So I'm just kind of sharing that with people now, like get hyped because it's going to happen. At some point, we're going to bust those out.
Hold on to your hats. We're being raided.
Hot dog. Oh my gosh. I think I was in this exact same spot when David Kimball raided me before. And look at this. We have Annie and Essie and Rebecca. Rebecca's so good to see you. And Kristen, welcome back. And we have Fraud9. That's a new face I haven't seen before. And Bricks or Sticks. Bricks or Sticks. I'm going to choose Sticks. But I hope you choose to stick around and maybe leave a follow. Admiral Eggroll, so good to see you as well. My goodness, look at that. And oh my gosh, look at that. Jack says Art of Man and Mad Spike just started streaming a few seconds ago and got an instant raid of 8 peeps. Nice. Christian says, so you're telling me Nintendo made a wrestling game and not an F-Zero game? What? That's right. Oh my goodness. Wow. And Essie is a huge Zelda fan, as am I. We're kind of continuing a conversation, but also Dalt Pikmin. LOL. Welcome back, LOL. Oh my gosh, everybody. Thank you so much. Yes, if we could get a huge shout out for David Kimball, everybody. And thank you so much for that raid, my friend. Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of Family Friendly Live. I have been thoroughly enjoying it. I'm telling you, absolutely love it. For everyone who's new, again, I'm telling you, I'm going to be saying this a lot because there's a lot of new people. And why did I start doing this with all the flowers nearby? That was silly. Anyway, I am Mana, and I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I am mostly playing Animal Crossing New Horizons at the moment because it's just such a perfect game for right now and for the type of streaming I like to do, which is really focused on conversations and community. And I love to read chat. I really do take time to try to read every comment if I can. Thank you, Lol, for the host. And I love to also share the name of the person whose comment I'm reading so that people know for posterity, hey, that was so-and-so who said that Mana is replying to. Now we have a little bit of an issue as I keep filling up my inventory.
Psst. Hey, Mana. Someone just hosted you.
Essie, thank you so much for that host. Kristen says it is a great chill game, and is that not the truth? Oh my goodness. Chuchi Berry says Zelda 1 is too easy unless you skip taking the sword. So it's easy if you know what you're doing and where you're going, I feel. If you don't know that, it's so easy to get lost or confused by some of the more obscure puzzles. That's maybe just me, but going back to Zelda 1, I mean, it's a beautiful game. It's an awesome game, and it certainly deserves a place in gaming history. But I feel like Link to the Past, like so many Super Nintendo games, really built on the foundations of the NES original and created the perfect combination that could still be replicated today and make a great game. That being said, I actually really enjoy Breath of the Wild, which has a lot of deviation from other games, even Link to the Past, and is almost more like the original Zelda. So that's interesting. I also love Skyward Sword, which is kind of the opposite of Breath of the Wild. But Skyward Sword is in my top 4 at least of Zelda games. I just love it. And I feel like Cadence of Hyrule would be. I should get one of those tier lists like they do in Smash. David, you know all about this, but I should get one of those tier lists and just put all my Zelda games on that tier list. Actually, I wonder if I could do. I wonder how easy that is to do. I should probably consider it. But I think Cadence of Hyrule is above Hyrule Warriors. I feel like Hyrule Warriors was fun. I enjoy the Warriors gameplay, but ultimately, I think Cadence of Hyrule just has a nicer package, if you will. It doesn't feel as grindy, even though there's a lot of grinding. Also, my apologies, everybody. I'm a little red, but I got a lot of sun today. I was at the beach, and it was awesome, and I'm really happy to be hanging out with all of you tonight. Rebecca says, Christy, tuck me into bed, please. Kristen says, okay, here I come. Gigi Berry says, I just spent so long exploring it in my youth. Right? That's exactly what that game was about. But see, back then there weren't so many games, and we didn't have that many games we could buy, right? So it's what you do, you know? You kind of sit there and replay and explore and wander. So, nowadays you have a backlog of a quadrillion games, plus or minus 10. Let's see what Blathers has to say. Blathers is a little worried. Rainbows are beautiful things. I'm sure we all agree. But rainbow stag beetles? Yes, this beetle's back and belly shine with a pretty rainbow-colored luster, but that does not change the fact that this bug has large pincers on it and loves to pick a fight. If one can wish upon a rainbow, then I wish to stay far away from the rainbow stag. Perhaps I've picked the wrong profession. That's a good one. Essie says, didn't have a beach day, but did have a hike by the river. That was great. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. I wish I was at the beach today, Kristen says. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. Hey, shameless plug, Rebecca, I'm so glad you got that emote. Pair it up with the table flip, and it's so fun. I was sharing earlier that, yes, I actually did have a... here we go. This is the tweet that I put out earlier. So if you are interested, you can go check that out. That was pre-burn. You can see what I look like with a little bit less red. But that's on there. Also, you could just see in the reflection my blue taped Hero 4 GoPro, as I need to find a better mounting solution. I've got a lot of things I'm working on. But anyway, Twitchy Berry, I'm a big Zelda series fan, but I prefer the 2D ones generally, or the 3D ones. Of the 3D ones, only Ocarina of Time 3DS and Breath of the Wild actually held my attention long enough to finish. Interesting. Now, that is not necessarily something I would disagree with. I am curious, would you consider Phantom Hourglass to be a 2D Zelda?
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
Have a great night, everyone. Good night.
Rebecca, thank you so much for those bits, and thank you for coming with that raid, and thank you for cheering and saying goodnight, and thank you for being my new friend. And I appreciate it. I hope that, I know it's late, I hope you'll be able to join me. I don't know if you have this game, but maybe we could get together on Saturday morning when I plan to stream next, and I will actually be playing in the Bug Off and invite people to my island to join me and work with me on that. And You're Awesome and Amazing says, have the best of nights, Rebecca. Oh my god, there's all kinds of stuff all around here. This is ridiculous. Okay. Am I still playing with the Pro Controller? Yes, lol. I am playing with this one today. There we go. The good old Classic Pro, which is my favorite to play with. I do have, I guess we could go ahead and, oh my gosh, there's some shooting stars. We should get ready for this. We're going to get ready for it. Okay. In fact, for shooting stars, I have a secret weapon, which you all might get a kick out of. So let me try and grab it for you. So this is, oh, there we go. Wish upon that star. This is my Ouya-inspired Switch controller. And there we go. I just wished upon that star too. This is not a great controller. I love the design of the Ouya controller. The person who actually worked on it for the Ouya did a fantastic job. The problem with this particular one is that the analog sticks are not really that great. And so you get this sort of four-directional, what would you call it? Like it's skewed towards the four cardinal directions. And so you kind of snap to those directions. And that's my biggest beef with it. Otherwise, I'd actually really enjoy that. But then I also have, Joy-Cons galore, things like that. I've got the Splatoon Pro controller. Here is the controller I used actually, I think for the first stream that I was a part of Family Friendly Live. I don't remember. But this one, which is, it's pretty fun. I like this one, the 8-bit do, however you say it. I'm not sure myself. I have the Switch Animal Crossing Edition Joy-Cons, which unfortunately won't really show up because of the green screen. I could try it, but we're probably going to get some weird kind of thing here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, see, you can see. Woo. So that doesn't work, but on the back, they're white, which I think is super cool. So I love those. My other Joy-Cons, which are my main Joy-Cons, these are what I actually use for in general. Now, I actually have on my Switch currently the opposites of these, and I intentionally got the two blue and the two gray, two blue, two gray, so that I could do that, because I actually like the color combination better than the red and blue. And then again, another one that's going to look funny because of the green screen, but here we go. This is my it's my Pro controller that has the magical arm. Wow, look, see how interesting. But this is the Splatoon one. And for those of you who are curious, yes, I do have the Switch that goes with those Joy-Cons. Lol asks why I have so many controllers. Great question, but yes, here's that Switch, which I think is just beautiful. I love the look of that. So there you go, my friends. That's pretty cool. I do love that one. Okay. Okay, Dana has to get going. Dana, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for following. Thank you for finding this channel, and I do hope you'll join me again. Wednesday night, I'll be streaming again. Saturday morning as well. So same time Wednesday night, and then Saturday morning. You can find my schedule down below. You can find it on my website, or linked on my website, and you can find it on Twitter and Discord as well. Oh, did I miss that? Someone else is leaving. Hold on a second. Or maybe not. I don't even know. I guess I got a little bit distracted. I know Rebecca's leaving, but all right. Well, there we go. My bad. Oh, Jack was saying it, and then I got confused. Jack, you confused me, buddy. I am an idiot who, by the way, is not asks if they can join my island. I will absolutely put you in the list to join. I'm not quite sure yet when I'm going to do that today, or if I'm necessarily going to invite people to the island today, as I'm just trying to kind of do a little bit of odds and ends. Maybe we'll do an island visit, an island tour, I should say, as I haven't done one of those in a while. And Kristen says it's absolutely beautiful. I assume you're talking about the Switch, which I agree. Lalo asks, why do I have so many controllers? Actually, I do plan on making a bunch of controller-related videos for YouTube because one of my passions for gaming, like if I could get a subset of gaming commentary to really tell you is my favorite, is something that gets me excited, it would be controllers. And I think it's because they are the way we interact with our games. They are quite literally the first thing we encounter. They are the physical, tactile thing that we encounter when we play our games. Without the controller, we would not be using our sword in The Legend of Zelda, or jumping in Mario, or digging a hole in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And so for me, oh gosh, I still didn't. How do I have so much stuff? I'm so distracted. So for me, it's really a cool and important thing to consider the type of controller you use. So I have a variety of them. Mostly I'm really interested in first-party controllers, but a lot of times interesting or obscure third-party controllers. Unfortunately, a lot of third-party controllers, especially back in the day, a little less so now, but still to some extent true, are kind of rubbish. They're just not up to the same quality as what you can find in a first-party controller. So that's my take on it all. But man, it always looks so dapper. Thank you, Maisie. Man, his new name is now Art of Dapper. Also, you are spelling my name wrong, Dana says. So somebody is spelling Dana's name wrong. Dana Twitch. Is it Twitch? Twitch. Dana Twitch. Dana _ Twitch. Who's spelling their name wrong? You said Dana. Oh, no, it's not spelling. I'm saying it. Danya Twitch. Danya. Look at that. My brain just went to Dana. Excuse me. Danya Twitch. Danya. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I appreciate you mentioning that. Danya Twitch. Danya, thank you so much for pointing that out for me. That is definitely something I appreciate when I say something wrong. Feel free to correct me. Thank you for correcting me. Denya, I hope you're doing well. We're going to sell a few of these and confirm. And Twitchy Berry has never played Phantom Hourglass. Really? Okay. I think you'll like it, Twitchy Berry. It's actually one of my top Zelda titles, too. I don't really know why. There's just something I love about it. And maybe it's because of the controller. As I talked about, interface can be so important. And so using the DS, and at the time for me, the DS Lite, it's just such a fun experience. Playing that game was a joy. So I guess that's what I would say. And Denya says a lot of streamers are saying my name wrong. I'm so sorry, Denya. Thank you for correcting me. I really do appreciate that. And look, we've got another fossil here. Okay, and then another one over there. And we're going to do a Nook Miles redemption to try to get some more bells, because maybe we could finish off our debt, paying off our debt in this stream. That'd be pretty cool. So, Twitchy Berry, because I know you are a Zelda fan, what are some of the Zelda titles that you would say are at your top? What are your favorites? Where's your favorites? Jack says, hey, Denya, don't worry. You're not the only one that suffers this. Every single time I play Roblox or join, some new streamers just call me Jack Blocks. Not Jack Locks, but Jack Blocks, yeah. I think I did that too. Denya says, there's a bee? Where's the bee? Yeah. Turn around, ask them, where do you see a bee? It's not there. You are confuzzled. Oh my gosh. A golden candlestick. Nice. That's sweet. Dude, that's nice. Okay, we got ourselves a golden candlestick. And I think we're just going to hop on in there because we can. But anyway, yeah, how is everybody doing? What are some of the things that you got to do today, and are you having fun? And, did you get to do something that was enjoyable? Also, did you get to eat some good food today? Anyone have some particularly tasty meal? I got a sea slug, and it's kind of salty about that. That's funny. Oh my goodness, Jaden Doodles, welcome on in. Aw. Thanks for the emotes, everybody. How are you? Wait, did I see something over here? Okay, it was just water. Did I see bubbles? So we're going to go for bubbles. But anyway, yeah, for everyone who came in with David's Raid, I know oftentimes... Ooh. This is awesome. I don't have that one. I know that when you are streaming, you just finished watching a stream or just finished streaming, in fact, the first thing you want to do is just kick back, relax, and unwind. So chatting in the channel that you rated can sometimes be tough. So do not worry if that's exactly what you want to do. I will not be offended. But I just want you to know that I appreciate your being here. I hope that you enjoy this content. I hope you'll consider joining me for future streams, and maybe if you haven't already, leaving a follow. And so just again, a big thank you. Same for Mega Queen as well, who also rated. And I feel like I'm, I get into that habit of who was the last person to raid. So both Mega Queen and David, thank you so much for that. And thank you, Mega Queen, for your mana. So fun story about myself. I started streaming with Minecraft. And back in the day, that was of interest to me. And it was sort of the perfect thing for that time. Because much like Animal Crossing, it was a game that I could just kind of unwind with and take at my own leisurely pace. And am I swimming still? Yes, okay. Maybe we can make it to where red docks. Let's try it. Let's explore a little. Haven't done that really. Jack says, oh yes, and talking about Minecraft, when will that be returning? Well, that is an awfully good question. I do still have a single-player world that I'd like to complete. But I don't know when it'll happen. Lol says, don't swim with a backpack? Why? Why? What does it do? Do things fall out? Does it make me go slower? Denya Twitch with the Twitch check. Nice. Twitchy Berry says of their favorite Zeldas, Breath of the Wild, A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, which is really good. Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda, Minish Cap, that of course, and Link's Awakening, also really good. Did you play the remake, and did you enjoy that, Twitchy Berry? I think that... I'm trying to remember. I think that... Let's see. So Link's Awakening I've played all of those except I have not completed Minish Cap. I need to do that. So Jack says when you have 22,000 channel points and nothing to use it for. I know, I will have to remedy that here at some point soon. Your stuff will get wet, lol. Says, that's right, lol. It will indeed, and that will make for a sad mana. Okay. So I'm going to have to do some landscaping with all of these hydrangeas, and I am going to have to probably move my some of my current shrubs in order to do this, but that's okay. For now, we're going to put these in storage. I'm going to get some more blue hydrangea. And put this in there. Just keep going. Put all this in storage. Twitchy Berry says, I didn't get the Switch remake, just the Game Boy Color one on 3DS. Oh, yeah. That was a game I played originally when I first got my Game Boy Color. That was the first game I got. And it was really cool. I got it because my grandmother had purchased for Christmas the Game Boy camera accessory. But it's funny because I actually at the time I did not own a Game Boy. So it was like, okay, well, thanks. Yeah. But I was able then, believe it or not, to sell that for the cost of a Game Boy, or not sell it, but return it, and then use that money to purchase the Game Boy Color, because that's how inexpensive the Game Boy Color was, which is just wild to even fathom. So anyway, I did end up getting my Game Boy Color, and then I purchased Link's Awakening, the DX version, which is the Game Boy Color version. And it's a really darn good game, like really good. So I did that and had a lot of fun with it. I would say that game is definitely a highlight in the series, although I would also say that it's kind of an unusual one in that it doesn't feel like... how do I put this? It has a lot of story elements that are not sort of the grand epic that some of the Zelda titles have. And I don't know that that's a bad thing. I'm not necessarily saying it is. But it is a pretty significant difference. So there's that. Make of that what you will, I suppose. I love that it made Goombas, Piranha Plants, Kirby, and Cheep Cheeps into Zelda enemies. Yes, for sure. And I'm telling you, yeah, the cool thing about the remake is how well they took all of those elements and just, I mean, it just looks awesome. And Dinya and Lolol both would like a Switch. So, like, I'm telling you, I don't know what systems do you have? I'm really curious. Jack says, so, Mana, you know how I hate reminding you and asking you, but what will happen to the audios I sent? I still haven't done those. I've got a backlog of audio to add. For those of you who are wondering, all of my alerts involve Friends of Mana, and it's been awesome. People have been sending me some incredible audio files to use for alerts, but unfortunately, I have not added all of them yet. So that is on me. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's hear what Blathers has to say about the Rosalia batesi beetle. It's a type of longhorn beetle so named for the long antenna upon its head. But did you know that longhorn beetles often grow antennae longer than their very own bodies? What? As if this weren't odious enough, look closely and you will find these antennae are covered in tufts of hair. Best not look closely, I say. Any hoot, my sincerest thanks for your donation. All right, and then we're going to check out this starfish, which is going to be fun. We saw some starfish at the ocean today. Beautiful creatures, by the way. A note, please do not pick starfish off of rocks and other things because it's just poor form. Not good for the habitat, not good for the starfish. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your sea star? Yes, please tell me. Wonderful. I would love nothing more. The sea star may appear to have 5 feet, but those are, in fact, its arms. And though 5-armed sea stars are the most common, there are species with 20 or even 40 arms out there. Ah, but the fascinating appendage facts do not end there, what? You see, upon each sea star's arm sprout many dozens of tiny feet. Yes, feet! They use these suction-cupped feet, not just to move about, but to grab hold of dinner guests as well. Finally, it should be noted that when a sea star loses an arm, it can grow it back. More impressive yet, a severed sea star arm can sometimes grow an entire sea star body back. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. All right. Barry says, I still don't understand why people thought Guardians in Breath of the Wild were so original when they just put legs on Beamos. Yeah. Shoot. I'm going to... real talk, though. Like, you're right. And, yeah. But also, I may not have thought about that. But you are right. Yeah, totally Beamos. Just, again, with legs. Fair point, my friend. Fair point. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's get a few more of these hydrangea starts. I'll take the 5. I think we're actually going to go for 20 of them all total. Let's do that. Yeah, I want more of those. I'm going to take 5. So I need to get one more batch to get to 20. All right, question time for everyone. What is your favorite Zelda enemy? And for all of you who don't have a Nintendo system, what is your preferred platform to game on? Since I know a lot of people here are not necessarily strictly Nintendo fans, I am curious. Okay, we're going to go ahead and drop these. Oh, that's interesting that the blue hydrangea starts actually stack, but only to 10. Okay. Put in storage, put in storage. So those will be 2 stacks of 20. And then I'll sell all of these things. Okay. Good. Oh, man. It's been such a good day. All that fresh air. It's just an awesome, lovely day. The beach was so relaxing. I got to lay out on my blanket and rest. And it was much needed. Very much needed. And again, it was for work. It was pretty great. The amount of work that got done may have been a little low. But yeah. And for those who don't have a Nintendo system, what are you waiting for, lols? That's actually a, like, I know it's funny and kind of a joke, but also it's a really good question. Like, it's like legit. Like, what? There's probably something that's causing you to wait, right? Nice. Okay. I want to sell, and I want to sell all of these things here. Maybe not the mariachi. I'll save that for someone. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Sold. Okay. So, I mean, sure you don't like Nintendo, but there's no Nintendo game in... Wait, hold on a second. Lol says, I mean, sure you don't like Nintendo, but there's no Nintendo game in any other platform. Wait, who doesn't like Nintendo? I guess, sorry, I'm not quite following that particular train of thought there. So, like, so say you, yeah, if you don't like Nintendo, yeah, you're not getting any Nintendo content on other games. Oh my gosh, now Marina's singing too? Blurp. Okay, so let's deposit a few things on the beach to prepare for our trip, shall we? Let's do it. So we're going to just go ahead and I guess we could go drop. And then I'm going to go over here and drop. And I'm trying to keep these sort of semi-organized because there's a rhyme and reason to those things. And then I don't really want to drop all that. So we're going to drop and we'll keep all that. I guess drop. I guess we could... I mean, really, we could get rid of the bunny wand drop. We probably need all of that, so we'll keep all that. Boom. Okay. Probably we'll have enough to get whatever resources we need, so hopefully. Okay. Christian says, FYI, Joy-Con drift is caused by the metal in the joystick scraping against some piece that's making powder and makes the sensor flip out. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had that issue, thankfully, but I'm also pretty gentle with my Joy-Cons, and I also primarily play with the Pro Controller anyway, so I've been kind of lucky and fortunate that way. You know, the N64 controller had similar issues, so, you know, Nintendo is not completely free of hardware issues. That's rather unfortunate. Hold on a second, I don't want to do that. So, you know, I know that. Still, I find it sort of unfathomable that the Xbox 360 got to the place it did, because it's like, oh man. I just realized I don't have any of my tickets on me. That's why this isn't working. I'm such a derp. Okay, but yeah, Christian, that is a real big bummer about the Joy-Cons. I actually don't think the Joy-Cons are that great. As far as a controller input, there's a lot of tech. There's a lot of cool features about it. There's a lot of things to like, but I think that it falls short a little bit in comfort, and I think the analog sticks could be a little bit better. I think the Wii U gamepad is exceptional, if not a little plasticky feeling, but I really enjoy the feel of it, and I almost kind of wish that the Switch had a little bit more of that feel, but it just doesn't, you know? So Joy-Cons are not my favorite controller, but I love the concept. I love a lot of things about them. So, you know, there's that. Tough question, Twitchy Berry says. I still long for the return of the Gleeok. Oh, that would be a fun battle in 3D. The Gleeok. Oh my gosh. That's an obscure one, the Gleeok. Let's go to the Zeldapedia here and read up on it. Zeldapedia Gleeok. Oh my goodness. All right. Gosh. So this is gonna be a fun one for all of us to reminisce on. Oh yeah. Okay. Man, it would be fun. Okay. A large green dragon that inhabits various dungeons. Gleeok has anywhere from 2 to 4 heads, each attached to the body with a long neck. It's kind of think Jabberwocky. These heads detach from the body when they sustain enough damage and will then fly around the room shooting fireballs at Link. It is possible that Gleeok was inspired by the Lernaean Hydra from Greek mythology. Gleeok remains stationary for the duration of the battle, but its necks and heads wove around. It shoots fireballs from each head, and these fireballs cannot be blocked even by the magical shield. When a head sustains enough damage, it detaches from the body and flies around the room in random patterns, shooting fireballs. Detached Gleeok heads cannot be damaged or destroyed. To defeat Gleeok, Link must detach all of its heads while simultaneously avoiding fireballs and flying severed heads. Gleeok is a relatively strong opponent, requiring 10 hits with the wooden sword to sever the first head, and 6 hits with the wooden sword for each remaining head. After each one of its heads have been detached, Gleeok's body and corresponding flying heads die. Interestingly, Link is able to walk on Gleeok's body without taking damage. However, since Gleeok's only weak spot is its head, which cannot be reached from atop its body, there is little point in doing so. Gleeok makes an appearance in both quests of The Legend of Zelda. Okay. There are non-canonical appearances in the Legend of Zelda animated series. Link, The Faces of Evil, which we will be streaming one of these days. Zelda, The Wand of Gamelon, which we'll be streaming one of these days. And in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, apparently. Gleeok is featured as a sticker. Its sticker gives a plus 20 launch power bonus and can be applied to anyone. A clever connection there with these heads flying out, so a launch bonus. That's pretty fun. I like that. That's pretty clever. There you go. The more you know. So that's a good one. I like that. Twitchy Berry, very neat thing to have shared. The Gleeok. I feel like that was a nice one. I will have to keep my eyes peeled for the Gleeok's return. Kind of made it into Cadence of Hyrule too. Did it now? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played that, so I've kind of forgotten that. Huh. Hey, we have so many of these tickets, I guess it makes sense that we go. All right. Cadence of Hyrule is a game I may actually just play on my own with the DLC until I get the physical copy. Oh dear. Oh dear. I really like that game. Okay. We're heading out. Going to the island. Okay, well, you know what? Sounds like chat is kind of want to just chill out tonight, sit back and relax. So I'm going to share a few of my favorite Zelda memories. When I first played The Legend of Zelda, it was actually on Easter, and the Easter Bunny visited and brought with it both the original Legend of Zelda and The Adventure of Link. Now, I believe the Easter Bunny had some help from my grandparents. And I remember just thinking they were the coolest looking things, you know, and I heard my grandpa actually said that he had a friend. Now, he didn't really play video games. He had bought an Atari 2600, which is my Atari 2600 now, based on a work buddy of him suggesting it. But he never played it. And then he didn't really play games, but he heard about them from this buddy and heard about The Legend of Zelda and thought that sounded really cool. So he helped the Easter Bunny to acquire them for me. So I had both the original Zelda titles, had a lot of fun with them. And but I really definitely did get lost a lot. And I had some friends, you know, back in the day, you learned things through friends. I would go to their house and, you know, and vice versa. And we would show off things that we had discovered independently of one another. So together we got a lot farther in that game. But I actually really enjoyed the second Zelda title. And I think it was because of the horizontal side-scrolling portions. As someone who was really familiar with Mario, it just felt more natural. So I really got into that one, but I never really got far because it's kind of a ridiculous game as well. I also got a golden dung beetle, so that's cool. But yeah, you know, so I ended up just kind of playing the same beginning part of that game over and over. Eventually, my cousins, who had they were a little bit older than me and a little more access to funds, purchased the Link to the Past game, which then I borrowed, and much like Secret of Mana, in fact. And I just played the heck out of that game. And my copy of The Legend of Zelda, like my copy of Secret of Mana, is in fact my cousin's copy that when they were selling their... Yeah, I had... it was really kind of my one cousin, but the three siblings. My one cousin, in particular, was sort of the holder of the games, and he was selling a bunch of his games. And I ended up buying pretty much his entire collection, minus a few. And so I got the Secret of Mana game. I got Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. The one game I did not get that I wanted was Super Metroid. He sold that to another friend of his who really wanted it. But I had Link to the Past, and I got the Player's Guide long before I ever owned a Link to the Past. And the Player's Guide to Link to the Past is amazing. It's such an incredible book with incredible artwork. And I love those opening pages that recap the story of the first two adventures. And I remember playing on the field at school with my buddies, pretending to be Link and going on these big adventures and, you know, fighting off moblins. And I remember distinctly that was the look of Link. It was those images in the early Link to the Past player's guide, those first pages. I have a video, in fact, that I had played for a stream in the past, and I wonder if I can find that. Probably would be hard to find, but yeah. See, hold on. Christian says, sadly, Lucky moved out, so I thought of a plan. Instead of switching Cat with Lolly, I'm going to switch whoever moves in, and then I'm going to switch whoever moves in will be switched with with Lolly. Okay. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't know if I can find that video. Maybe I'll try and pull it up for next stream. But yeah, I loved the look of that, and that defined Zelda for me. Now, when Ocarina of Time was announced, I was so excited. I didn't have an N64 yet, but I saved up and I saved up. I was going to buy the N64 system, and I think I've said this incorrectly in the past, but I've kind of remembered more, I think. Pretty sure how it went down is I was saving up for both the system and the game, and my parents actually ended up for Christmas, before it was released, buying me the N64 and Star Wars Rogue Squadron. That was my first N64 game. And then I saved up and got The Legend of Zelda in Ocarina of Time. Interestingly, I didn't have a lot of the N64 games until I then bought the collection of one of my friends that included things like Star Fox and GoldenEye and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, the really cool thing was getting Rogue Squadron. Oh, and Super Mario 64 was one of those in that collection as well. Getting Rogue Squadron and Ocarina of Time, those two games are my favorite of the Zelda, or sorry, of the N64 games. I put a lot of time into them. And I didn't have many games, so for Ocarina of Time, when I first got it, I had been watching every Nintendo Power update, everything, just really pumped for it. And finally, when it launched, I got it day one, going to the store, came back home, and it was all I did. I just played that. And then I went and brought my system and the game to my cousins, in fact, and we played it there. And I continued on and just absolutely loved this game. I played it all the way through without a player's guide. And then as soon as I finished it, I remember distinctly that I think as soon as I completed it, I deleted my save file and went back and played the game again, this time walking everywhere. Just for the fun of it. Just because it was like an additional challenge that I could put on myself. So, talking about these weird little challenges, that's what I did. I just really enjoyed walking in that game. So, there you go. Twitchy Berry says, I found early 3D graphics so appealing that I skipped the N64 and GameCube. So appalling that I skipped the N64 and GameCube. It also was a busy time in my life, too. Ooh, I just got a new DIY recipe. No, so I found that to be the case too. Early 3D games lacked so much of the what I would consider the beauty of, the pixel art. I will say that I think the N64 still holds up in a lot of ways, where the PlayStation does not to me. The PlayStation is starting to seem nostalgic, and as a design, it's kind of like, okay, I can get it. It's kind of like the ZX Spectrum. Like, it's a system that is very defined by its color palette, its restrictions. There's some cool things that people did with it, but like, it's got this jittery, highly pixelated. It has highly pixelated textures. Like, it's just kind of a strange look and a little off-putting. But like the N64 still kind of holds up because I think of what some people don't like about it, but the excessive anti-aliasing, which I think was because Nintendo recognized that the PlayStation looked very harsh, I think. But anyway, Fizzbolts! Oh my gosh, Fizzbolts! Hello! Fizzbolts, my friend, how are you doing? What is up? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Jack, would you mind shouting out Fizzbolts for me? Ooh, got a sweet fish. That's a new one for me, actually. Fizzbolts here, a longtime friend of Mana and someone who just has some very chill streams. I believe that she considers her streams to be PG-13. So some mild language at times, or games that may be a little bit on the mature side. But she's been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately. She also is a big Minecraft streamer. And so if you like those kinds of things, check out my friend Fizzbolts. PG-17. Okay, there you go, Fizzbolts. PG-17. But just a very relaxed and chill person. So, welcome to the stream, indeed. Thank you. And I got a dace. How y'all doing? Well, you know what? I am enjoying my post-beach evening by going back to these little islands. I actually was at the beach today, and it's the first time in a long time. I got some sun, as you can kind of see. I'm a little red. But it was really nice. I tweeted it out actually earlier, a couple of pictures from the beach, and it was one of those kind of overcast days where you didn't quite realize that the sun was as strong as it was. Yeah, I'm a little red. It's true. I am a little red. A little sun-kissed, shall we say. But someone came in and said that I looked like a lobster, which I feel like I think I know what the intent was, but I mean, really, you know, I don't have the little antennae and everything, you know. But yeah, no, Fizz, couple of cool things actually that happened recently. I joined a stream team, which I was not ever really intending to do, but I was talking with the crew from Family Friendly Live, which is the stream team that I joined, and it just seemed like such a natural fit, and some great people. And so I am now officially part of that team, and really honored to be a part of it. It's my first stream team, and yeah, it's really cool. It's all about bringing family-friendly content to Twitch. You know, a lot of family-friendly streamers. Oh, there goes my fishing rod. Oh dear. So that was definitely some exciting developments that happened in the last couple of days. I guess I'll get these coconuts. I think we'll leave that. Mictron says, good night, everyone. Time to catch some Z's. Mictron, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a lovely night and sleep well. And I'll catch you again soon. Okay. I am ready. Chichiberry says, the unofficial Legend of Zelda cookbook arrived last week. What? I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that like all the Breath of the Wild recipes? That's awesome. Tell me about this. Jack says, no soda because tomorrow I'm starting my brand new weight loss plan. Yes, Jack. Jack says, Sunkissed is an amazing drink. Too bad starting tomorrow I'm not allowed soda anymore. And yes, that's right. Jack, if you folks, I hope, Jack, you don't mind me sharing this with everyone, but Jack was sharing with me that he is taking, well, actually he shared with his community, so I know this is okay. Jack is taking very seriously an attempt to really be healthy, and I actually applaud him. I need to start doing that again as well, as I was doing really well. Did a whole 30, and I lost like 30 pounds, and I think that, you know, just with everything going on and the stresses of life right now, I kind of just let that go. It's so important to try and be healthy and be as healthy as you can. So I applaud you, Jack, for your efforts in doing just that. And good luck to you. I hope that you share some of your developments, some of your goals and milestones that you hit, and know that it's not easy. Like, it definitely isn't. But learning and developing that self-control and that that all of the skills of discipline for exercise and eating right, it's only going to be a good thing. So every little milestone, celebrate it. I'll celebrate it with you. I'm really proud of you for sticking with that. And Twitchyberry says mostly this is stuff from Breath of the Wild plus some others. It was a Kickstarter project and is just hitting the market. Amy Wood is the author. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's super cool. Like, I did not know that was a thing.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Zapperfish. No, excuse me, Zapper Fox 20. Zapperfish might be a distant cousin. I don't know. Zapper Fox, welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining the Friends of Mana. I really do appreciate it. Hope you'll enjoy sticking around. And
Thanks
oh my
for
gosh,
joining the Friends of Mana.
Sniper Fox too. 3245. Thank you so much. Yo, hey, what's up? Welcome on in, both of you. Thank you so much for those follows. We're gonna learn a little bit about the sweetfish now, which, let me just say, these are the damp heralds of summer. Remember that. These slippery fellows appear in numbers when it warms up. They hatch in the river, then swim to the ocean, and once mature, they return to the river where they were born.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Marshmallows Swag 71. Are you kidding me? We have a couple of foxes and a marshmallow that have just hopped in all back to back to back. So thank you so much for joining and being a part of the community. I hope that you're having a wonderful time and that you're enjoying the stream. And you're welcome to ask me any questions or just sit back and relax, whatever you want to do. And Zapperfish, Sweet Fox, man, I get it together, Jack says. I'm having the issues. I am to issues. Sorry. Some even say summer can't start without this sweet fox. Despite the key role played by the Earth's axial tilt. And there you have it, fascinating stuff. It is indeed maybe made slightly less fascinating by the fact that Mana can't speak. Anyway, thank you so much. What are we gonna do actually? What are we gonna do? Zapper, you're not doing good today? I'm sorry to hear that. What pray tell if you can we do to support you? Just kind of kick back and relax, or I know there are some people here who might be more than willing to connect with you and chat with you if that's something that you like or you feel you need. That's really sad to hear. I'm sorry. I know sometimes those poor mental health days are just a huge, huge drain. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, everybody. I caught it in time. We're good. Oh my goodness. Woo! That was a sneeze and a half. Oh, I have to, it's like one of those sneezes where I have to like pick up the monitor because it flew over. Oh boy, oh boy. All right. I'm good. Woo! Man, oh man. Okay. So Zapper Fox says, I injured my foot. Ooh, your middle toe? Oh, ouch. Oh, your nail broke off. Oof, that is painful. As a matter of fact, I can kind of speak somewhat to that because if you can see right here, this is actually my thumbnail that is, well, it's growing back. You can kind of see that like divot there. I pinched it and it was black all the way from the bottom underneath here, like behind the cuticle or whatever this is called. And it slowly migrated all the way up my nail. And this part here is kind of just dead nail that is just growing out. But it's taken weeks and weeks for that to grow out. And it has been no fun, shall we say. Anyway. So that was a pretty good haul right there, I would say. Not too bad. Oh, no. Not comparing. Not comparing. I did not say that I think this is... I think what you had happen is worse. I'm just saying... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, you've had scissors stabbing your hand. Ouchie. But we are... It's not a competition, everybody. Did not mean it or intend it to be taken as such. But yeah, oof. Ouch. And... So maybe we should not dwell on personal injuries for a moment and say, I should say, welcome to the stream. I'm Mana. Feel free to ask me questions. I am an E for Everyone variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro, and indie titles. I also primarily stream Animal Crossing New Horizons right now. And you can see I've got some cool things here. There's the mermaid dresser and the shell speaker. Love it. But what I really want to just check is tree branches and iron nuggets. That's what I need. Okay. Zapper is a sad fox. I'm sorry. Nomadial, your whole thumb shrunk, Fizz. What? 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 Oh my goodness. Hey, Nomadial. Oh, man. Sniper foxes, I can't reach to the bottom of my Pringle bottle. Oh, no. Oh, sad stuff. Nomadial, welcome on in. I hope you're having a great morning. Good morning to you. Top of the morning to you. I'm sorry. I regret saying that. Let's see here. I'm going to pick up my iron nuggets and tree branches. There we go. And we're going to craft a fishing rod. I think I have another fishing rod, actually. I just realized, but that's okay. Nobody else says you should be sorry. I know, right? I'm sorry. I knew. Yeah. It was bad of me. I was a bad. Anyway. I'm going to keep crafting because now I'm going to make that other fishing rod. There we go. Craft it. Let's do it. Jack says, I have a much worse... Oh my gosh. No, we are... Look at this. We're going for it. Okay. This is relating to nail injuries. When I was a young kid around 6 or 7 years old, me and my mother just got back from grocery shopping. Excuse me. From grocery shopping. Got out of the car and went to close the door of the car. But for some reason, my hand was still on the inside of the car, and when the door slammed, it slammed on my right hand pointer nail, and the whole nail just popped off. The pain was unbearable. Oof. Ooh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So, this is fun. Oh my gosh, this is just rough stuff here. Rough stuff indeed. Well, Nomadial, welcome on in. I presume that you had that you're just starting your day. I hope that you're gonna make it a great one. And this is fun as we shiver in pain, Jack says, right? Talking about injuries, right? But yeah, again, welcome on in, everyone. I hope that you enjoy your stay here. I was at the beach today. It was awesome. But now I am on the virtual beach, and I am just doing a few island tours, trying to get some money because I'm so close to paying off my final loan. In fact, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it. Probably not this stream, but next stream. In fact, I've only got 15 more minutes to stream tonight, and then I'll be wrapping things up. And Close Can Counters. The pun is awesome. Thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for that name being shared among the community here. That's awesome. Hello. Heyo. I hope you're doing well. Sniper Fox has picked up Animal Crossing about 4 days ago. Fantastic. So I've actually been playing this game since release, since actually the day before the official launch day. I really dig it. I think it's a fantastic game. I really think that you will enjoy it. There's lots of ways to play it. I personally just take it one day at a time and don't really try to kind of go for objectives so much. I tend to just sort of meander and just enjoy being in the world of Animal Crossing, so to speak. But, oh, I wanted that, darn. But if you have any questions, myself and others here in chat would surely be able to attempt to answer them. We've got a lot of very knowledgeable Animal Crossing players, and I'm not necessarily not knowledgeable. So, and Zapper Fox has played 535 hours of the game. Oh my goodness. Like day skip. And Close Encounters has Celeste. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here and for all the new faces in the chat. I do appreciate it. Close Encounters, what are you up to? Are you going to be looking at some starry skies tonight? One thing I still have not actually acquired is the Star Wand. I don't believe I have all of the star bits I need to make it. So that's still on my list to do at some point. Oh boy. That's no fun. What am I missing here? Huh. Oh, it's my Star Wand down there. That's what it was. Okay. Not so great on all of the bugs here. My stars are sparse, but lots of people are coming in and out to talk to Celeste, Close Encounter says. It's fun to see all of their outfits. Oh, for sure. That's one of the best things about this game is that they've done such a great job of really letting you show your personality. And let's see, Nomadal says, contemplating starting the day. The little one woke up at 3:45 and I'm still awake. Ooh, not sure it's worth going to sleep. I am sorry. Oh. And as Fizz points out, why are they up so early? Yikes. Oh, Nomadal. That's rough. It's rough. Oh, parenting. The joys and sometimes the sleep deprivation of parenting. Can I get an amen? Oh, what? Are you kidding me? That can happen? Lame. Wow. Okay. That's the first time that's happened. 10:15 for Sniper Fox. Same for me. It's 10:18 actually, but who's counting? All right, that's enough of that. Close Encounters picked up a cyber suit today, and I feel like Tron. Yup. I really like the cyber suits. They look cool. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they just released in the last update. That was not something you could get before. We got that. Fizz is laughing. I think maybe because I got bit? I don't know. Fizz, how are your streams going? What have you been up to lately? I saw that you had the poll for what to play, and you had Animal Crossing as the winner, but then, it was, like you said, in before everyone asks for Minecraft, which made me laugh a lot. I liked that tweet. Playing a bunch of different games. Awesome. Getting that variety going. Sometimes I really miss it. I actually did a lot more variety before I really sunk my teeth into all the Animal Crossing games. And for me, this is just where I'm at in gaming in general right now. This just fits. It's just what I want to be doing. But there are times I'm like, man, there was something to be said about the fact that like every week I'm playing just totally wildly different games. But yeah. So what are some of the ones that stood out to you that you really liked? I like those little shiny earth-boring dung beetles. Close Encounters says, my boyfriend asked if I could use mosquito spray in the game. I said no and scoffed. He said, so you're telling me you can pick 20 different doors at your house, but they draw the line at bug spray. Close Encounters. That is perfect. That's amazing. You can choose 20 different doors, but they draw the line at bug spray. That cracks me up. That's an excellent observation for Animal Crossing. Oh, man. That's funny. Twitchy Berry says, I got the pirate hat last week. Nice for swimming headwear. Oh, cool. Hey, listen, if anyone finds a Tam O'Shanter, an extra Tam O'Shanter, I sold mine like a dummy. And I totally regret it. Like, I wanted it. And I was just like, oh, it's probably something I can just get again. But it's a thing that you have to actually acquire. You can't buy. So, anyways, just throwing that out there. I'm missing my Tam O'Shanter. Christian found a video to teach you how to get the villager you want during a villager hunt. Well, there you go. Thank you for sharing that. Hopefully it is a clean video. Ooh, I wanted that, darn. We saw some of these wharf roaches at the beach today. What is this? Oh my gosh, Jack has made a clip. Thank you so much for that. That's funny. Fizz says, I recently played Dicey Dungeons, which I was going to ask you about that. I actually wanted to know how you liked it. I kind of poked my head in briefly. Or I can't remember if it was when you were live or a VOD, but I was like, ooh, this looks really cool. Oh, yeah, the Tam O'Shanter is it's the Scottish hat. That's right. Sorry, it's like the little, like what you see with a kilt, traditional kilt and everything. There's a lot of things like that in Animal Crossing, though, where it's like very kind of like obscure names and whatnot, and you might just have no clue like what the game is talking about until you see the item and you're like, oh, I know what that is. But yes, that's it. Oh yes, Close Encounters. Thank you. We're gonna do this. There we go. It's weird, but you can't buy a baggy shirt. But Fizz has also been playing Ooblets, which I don't know, more Astroneer, and of course Minecraft and Animal Crossing. Nice. Very nice. Oh, let's grab this. Hey, that's the first one caught on stream. Second one I have caught. I like those. Close Encounters has acquired the Western Vista wallpaper from someone. I love it. It reminds me of West Texas. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that one before. Let's just pop our heads in here. I want to look at our Angling for Perfection. I've got 253, but that's where we left off. So I guess let's take a look. I hope that I'm still working my way up there. Got a lot of fish here. I guess I need to do some more catching. Fizz says, I think you would like Dicey Dungeons. Has chance, but also it's kind of a card game. Right? Yeah, that's... I was thinking it looked kind of interesting, and I was actually talking earlier about getting into some card games again. I've been going through some of my board games, all of our board games actually, because we've been getting rid of a few that we just wouldn't really be going back to or whatnot. And one of the games that I have, it's not a board game, but it's a card game, is Middle-earth CCG, and this is the Tolkien-inspired card game that predates Magic. So I was going through that actually last night, just for fun, just kind of going through some of the cards and trying to sort some things and see what I had and all that. And I'm thinking I might do a little video or potentially a blog post on my collection. And the ooh, that was a nice catch. The card game kind of got me wanting to play those types of games again. And I have, for example, Star Wars Destiny, which I thought was a lot of fun. But then it just kind of got me into thinking about some of these games like the Lord of the Rings living card game, and there's actually an app or eShop version of that as well. I'm like, man, so I'm kind of getting into that like type of game right now where it's, you know, it's board game-esque even if it's a video game. So yeah, Zapper Fox is back, or you know, Zapper Fish, depending on who you talk to or when you talk to me. Is Ooblets that 2-player puzzle-y game? Is the question for Fizz. I don't know. Ooblets. I don't know if Ooblets is multiplayer, but it's. Oh my golly! It's an Arapa. No. It feels like that's just a rap. Nope. I don't know why. Nice catch indeed. Yeah, thank you, Fizz. That was not expected. Not expected. But we got a big fish. Big fish. He's a big fish. Gets punched by mana. Sorry, Jack. Ow. But yes, I don't know if it's multiplayer, but it has a dance. It's a dance battle game and reminds me of Pokemon. Zapper Fox says I have Marcel, Mint, Filbert, Phil, Sky, Teddy, Tutu, Wolfgang, and Sherry. Nice. Midal says Big Fish. Which, by the way, is like my favorite movie. I love Big Fish. It's a good movie. Well, hello there. I see that we have Casa Mita in the chat. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. And thank you so much for coming on in. We are just having a grand old time fishing on this island and just doing all the little things, you know? Enjoying life. Enjoying life. That's what we're doing. Yes, Casamita, this is a family-friendly channel. I'm Mana. I'm an E for everyone is what I like to call it. E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. Sometimes the games I play could potentially, be above like an E rating, but it's only when there's some context, there's some good quality to it, and then I give context to what I play. But I hold myself to a strict standard of language and content. Make sure that people feel safe and invited and able to grow and be their best selves here among this community. That is important to me. So I've used the analogy of a campfire to talk about the role that games have for my content. And I just got a tire, so that's something. I think of, when you're at a campground and you're sitting around with friends around a campfire and you're just enjoying that time and kind of paying attention to the flicker of the campfire and talking about deep and meaningful things with friends. Well, I kind of think that, that fire and focusing on it, it brings people together and creates opportunities for really deep and meaningful conversation. In fact, I suppose maybe I'm gonna pull this up because I wrote this recently in my welcome channel on Discord. And you know what? I'm gonna read this whole thing because I wrote it and I was kind of
Thanks for
happy
joining the
with
Friends
it.
of Mana.
Casamita, thank you so much. Yeah, so let me share this. I rather than share it, I kind of was halfway through it, but I realized I'm just going to share this. This is in my new welcome channel. I wanted to go for something that just immediately set the mood, and I think this is a little bit better than what I used to have. And it says, "Welcome. Pull up a chair. Relax. The leaves of the trees rustle in the wind. A branch creaks as it bows to the fresh air. A fox darts deftly across the knoll toward a small glimmer of light that crackles and dances against the starlit sky. Nestled in the middle of logs lies a campfire. It mesmerizes with its long trickle of flame that pops and zings tiny sparks. It casts shadows that play among the geometric shapes of the seats around it. Gather around the fire. There is a quality of a campfire at night that both draws focus and invites thought beyond it. This is the perfect setting for deep conversation with your companions. As a video game-focused content creator, I consider our shared enthusiasm for gaming to be the campfire of our community. We connect through our enjoyment of games, yet the real value of this art is the empty spaces to interact and grow alongside one another, encouraging each other toward our best and most authentic self. Find your place. This Discord server is to be a hub for conversations outside of Twitch and YouTube. It is divided into distinct categories. Announcements and important info are pinned to our corkboard. Chats are grouped into general topics, deep topics, and gaming topics. Submissions is for fun activities and contributions to the community. Our mission? Building positive and supportive community while enjoying games together. That's what we do. Working together, we can bring about a safe and inviting place appropriate for everyone. So, yeah, just a little bit about myself. So I would say I keep things squeaky clean, and I mostly play, like when I'm playing Animal Crossing, stuff like that, there's not going to be anything that's going to be inappropriate. I actually, if you're interested in knowing my game selection
Thanks for joining the Friends
ideas,
of Mana.
Cloak Spice, thank you so much. If you're interested in knowing more of... I just got stung. Darn. Thank you so much, Cloak Spice. Please do check out my artofmana.com website. I have guidelines on that website, but also on that page...
Thanks. That's
Shoot!
generous.
Thank you. I also have a whole description of how I choose games and what criteria I use. What? No way! Cloak Spice. What? Cloak Spice, thank you for those 121 bits. Welcome on in, Cloak Spice.
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
Those 221 bits? Trying to help out some content creators today? Cloak Spice, thank you so much.
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
What? Cloak Spice. Thank you now for the 321 bits. Oh my gosh. The slots have been rolled. Oh boy. It's time. You know what? We're just about to wrap up this stream, but it is not going to happen just yet because we just got, as you can see up there.
Thanks.
No.
That's generous.
What? So, Cloak Spice, you have won 2 songs made up on the spot on the topic of your choice. And, yeah. Casamita, is your channel like Mad Spike and Ben Ben? So I actually... Mad Spike is an amazing dude. Like, I love Mad Spike. I have not made it to as many of his streams, so I'm still getting to know him, so I don't know all the details. Ben Ben, I haven't actually gotten a chance to connect with yet, but they are on the same stream team as me. And so, yes, I believe because I am a part of the team, that there is a lot of commonality between all of us. And yes, we absolutely... share that vision for family friendly. I guess what I would say is there's probably some room or flexibility in exactly our descriptions, but I do know Mad Spike, love the guy. From what I've seen, I assume Ben Ben as well. I'll be connecting more with them to get to know them more in the time ahead. But please, Cloak Spice.
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
Dude, I'm thank you. Cloak Spice, I'm gonna go grab you know what, because here's the deal. Because you were so generous there, and I can't believe it. I would like to go and I'm gonna get an instrument to play for you. You get to choose guitar or ukulele. What would you like? Guitar or ukulele. Either one will be fine. And then I'm gonna grab that instrument and we're gonna make a song. You get 2 songs on the topic of your choice, so think of those. Used to live in Hawaii when you were a kid. Nice. Gotta get that ukulele. All right, everybody, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go grab that instrument, and we're gonna play some music. So think of some themes, and I'll be right back. Casamita, Mad Spike might be someone we might be rating after this. I don't know. He's an amazing guy, so we might do that. But anyway, let me go grab that instrument. And I am back. Okay. So, I've got myself the old ukulele. Here we go. It's the Kala ukulele here. We're tuned up. How many instruments do you play? Casamita asks. That's a good question. I play primarily guitar. And I would say kind of my next instrument up would be the ukulele. I like it a lot. It's a fun instrument. But I also play the mandolin, bass guitar, electric guitar. I know there's, you can kind of think of it different ways. Tenor guitar, which is different. Baritone guitar, which is kind of different. I said mandolin, I think. I've dabbled in banjo, dulcimer, piano. Yeah, I just kind of like instruments in general. And of course, probably the most important instrument, the kazoo. So am I necessarily good at those instruments? Not necessarily. Not even really at the guitar or the ukulele at times. Singing, I like singing too. I'm not the best at any of these, but anyway, we've got ourselves a song on the topic of your choice, Cloak Spice. So if you could maybe raid someone that has only a few watchers, I'd love to do that. Namther, welcome on in. So I need a topic, and then we'll try and improvise a little tune, a little ditty. Okay, Cloak Spice. We could. Oh my gosh, these are some obscure ones: liposuction or rock, paper, scissors. Rochambeau. Okay. Let's do rock, paper, scissors. Let's try and think of something here. I'm gonna do a little thing here. I'm gonna capo up because I can. Oops, wrong way. Let's just capo. Well, the other day I went to play a game on the Sega Master System. That game, you say, what was its name, you say? Well, I say it was Alex Kidd, Alex Kidd. If you don't know that game, you know, well, hey, I'll tell you, it's got Rochambeau. Every boss is a rock, or it's paper or scissors. So there's a lot of luck when you play as Alex Kidd. There's a lot of luck. You don't know what you did until the boss tells you what it chose. Whether it was rock, paper, or scissors. Whether it was rock, paper, or scissors. Whether it was rock, or paper, or scissors. There we go. All right, hey, thank you so much. We had some
Thanks for
new
joining the Friends of
people
Mana.
joining on in. Cloaks. We're just gonna have songs all night. Very nice. Thank you
That's
so much.
generous.
Cloak Spice. Oh my goodness. Cooter Fairy. Hello, welcome on in. Doing well, thank you very much. Close Ken Counter says this random recommended channel has made my night. Thank you so much for that. That means so much to me. Thank you, and I'm so glad that we could all together as a community make your night. That's awesome. Sway's Candlelight. Thank you, Jack. Okay, well we get so here we go. Cloak Spice. We've got two. We got liposuction as a theme. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like this could get off color. Or your favorite subscriber. Oh, I don't know if I want to play favorites on that one. So, good people. That's a good theme. How about something else? So maybe we could try a liposuction one. I don't know.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
I don't know. Aw, Close Encounters says I used to work in preschool and your song definitely brought me back. Awesome. Good people. I like good people as a theme. All right. Well, I was walking down the street, you know. That's when I saw there were people saying hi and smiling. Well, I wanted to walk by, and I thought about not saying hi, but well, I know you gotta be good people. Thank you for the follow, Grookey. Well, I was walking down the street. I was trying to see who I would meet. And then I saw there were plenty of people smiling at me. And I thought it was neat. It was neat. So make sure you are a good person today. That's all that I want to say. Spread a little love with all you see. Make sure that's what you do with all that you do meet. Oh, baby, well, be good people. Be good people. There we go. That's our second song. And since you cheered so much, we can do a third if you want. And there we go. That was just our little funky jam, good people song. Well, I'd do one last one. One that we like to often do is I could do something if you don't have another idea, where I just read the comments that come if you want, or whatever you want. Or if you feel like that was enough for tonight and you want to, save it for the next time you come by and you say, hey, I've got a theme for you now. I can delay the third one if you would like as well. So all are options for you, my friend. And Jack says, okay, now I have no choice but to clip, especially with the kazoo out now. Cloak says, So we don't know. Cookies. Let's see. Let's see. Whale cookies, Nomadile says, right? Sugar cookies might be good. Let's see. Honey, we have to move. The neighborhood's gone crazy, Christian says. Okay. So, sugar cookies. Sorry, guys. No, you do not. Please do not apologize. Twitchy Berry says, good night, all. Twitchy Berry, thank you so much for coming on in. I know it's late. After this song, we'll wrap things up and we'll give a little raid to somebody who maybe doesn't have a lot of people in their channel at the moment. Massive thanks, Twitchy Bear, for sticking around and chatting with me tonight, sharing your Zelda thoughts, and God bless you and good night, and do good and be well. And I'll catch you next time. All right, so sugar cookies to go. We're stealing the chord progression of In the Jungle. We're just blatantly doing it. Because I'm running out of inspiration. Oh, I love sugar cookies, or don't you too? I love sugar cookies, they are good. When I get a sugar cookie in a paper bag, well, all I got to do is eat it. It's true. A sugar cookie or two, or three or four. I know I gotta eat them before everybody comes knocking on my door, 'cause they smell good. Oh, and they taste good too. My daughter likes a sugar cookie, and so I make sure I eat them too before she gets to them. There can't be too many on the table, or else they'll all be eaten. She'll be up all night, up all night. Noma Dial knows all about kids being up all night. In fact, my playing might mean that she'll be up all night. Oh no, she's in the other room. I should end this song real soon. But if you have a tablespoon, you should use it to make some sugar cookies, sugar cookies, sugar cookies, sugar cookies, sugar cookies. Well, there we are. Christian says sleeping. Meanwhile, your neighbor is playing ukulele while playing kazoo. Right. Yup. That's yup. More Nomadial says more so here for the goofs, not the games. Oh, yeah. Do we even play games all the time? Like usually not. Cloak Spice, thank you so much. Wait, no, what? Okay. I will be singing all night. You don't have to. Oh, I love it. Oh man, this is too much fun. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Slots rigged. Let's see. We'll do a raid soon. A song about bits. 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 Oh, 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 bits. Well, Cloak Spice came into my stream. It was a dream. Cloak Spice, oh, he's so nice, he brought those bits. Well, if you don't know, I got a really fun little plug-in. It means that if you donate 300 bits or more, well, you got a chance to spin the slot machine. So Cloak Spice, he's so nice, came into my stream the other night, and he used all his bits, I'm sure, or her bits, I'm sure. I shouldn't presume, I'm sorry, oh boy. Maybe Cloak Spice will let me know. Oh, one of the things I want to tell you is if you go to my website, you'll see all of my cheerers are listed on that page. If you want to know if you're on that list, if you've donated more than 100 bits, you're definitely on that list. And bits, Cloak Spice is checking. I think I made that list, and you did. Bits, 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 bits. Oh, bits, 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 bits. I remember when they first came out on Twitch, I was like, what's this? Everybody said you gotta check out bits, they're neat. I said sweet. And then I thought how I would implement them, I didn't really know. And then I had to go. I said, what if fireworks go off when you cheer? Oh dear, that'd be nice, I said, and everyone agreed. And then I said, well, hey, you know, what if I could give something more for those bits? Bits, 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 bits. Bits, 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 bits. Oh, 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 oh. And so I thought about it. And I said, well, I'm kind of creative, I know. What if when you cheer 300 bits or more, you spin that slot machine? Seemed real keen on that idea, so I made it so. Bits, 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 bits. If you cheer 300 bits or more, well then I'll sing a song on the topic of your choice. Oh, bits, bits, bits. Bits, 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 bits. Bits, 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 bits. Bits, 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 bits. Bits, 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 bits. Bits. This is live, Metal Ryan Cluster. Well, thank you so very much. Cloak Spice, thank you so much. Man, I was running out of ideas on where to go, as you can tell. But thank you so, and I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. And howdy's Metal Ryan Cluster. Oh my gosh, Cloak Spice. That was too kind of you for all of those bits, and we're gonna wind down with one more fish, because it's a good thing to do, you know, just to rest and relax. Thanks to the teacher. Stay positive. Love you guys, Cloak Spice. Thank you so much. And please do know you are always welcome back here. If you are, if you're wanting to find, some other great streamers, I'm happy to shout out some other great ones.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Oh, Christian, thank you so much for those kind words. Metal Ryan Cluster, thank you for those kind words. And I guess let's snap our fingers and you'll see those kind words as we wrap up our stream, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So thank you for snapping with me, Jack. I appreciate that a ton. And I believe, oh, here we go. Cloak Spice says Toasty Plays. Okay, well, let me check this out. This guy seems nice. Let me check them out. Let me check them out here real quick. And I'm definitely open to rating somebody new, preferably somebody family friendly. It's the English casual playthrough. And let's see here. What do we got? What do we have here? Okay. You know what? Building a pirate ship, visiting viewer islands, and chilling. Toasty here. Welcome to my channel. Feel free to come and chill, play some Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and other Switch games with our awesome community. And, shucks. Yeah, this definitely does seem like an interesting thing. Oh, I just saw Cloak Spice asking if they're family friendly. I didn't hear what they had to say. I could maybe possibly do it.
I try to be family friendly.
Try to be look, perfect. I try to be family friendly is what you just heard. I just put it up. Perfect. We're gonna do it. We're gonna raid this guy. Toasty Plays VGC. I don't know who this person is, but I want to send some love their way. And we're going to do that by way of the Mana Splash raid. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, I just got stung again. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Mana Splash raids or raiding with me, I always try to find people. It's kind of a variety. It's shouting out people that I truly enjoy and admire and appreciate and all of that. But I also like going and finding people who don't have a lot of viewers, who are maybe family friendly. We take a chance on those, so I can't, guarantee that they are going to be clean or necessarily an appropriate fit for us. But in this case, we're gonna take this little chance, so you know it ahead of time. And this guy seems pretty cool. That is our raid command. It is the Mana Splash raid. And we got that from our very first stream ever. It was suggested, and I thought it was great. We can chuck those mana potions, So we're going to go ahead and initiate this raid countdown here. So we're doing that so I can go ahead and say my good nights and all that. We're going to send some love. Please do, share some kind words with Toasty playing. Everybody, this was a bonus stream. Next stream will be Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, and then we're going to be playing the Bug Off together on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. So p.m. on Wednesday, a.m. on Saturday. Check my Twitter, my Discord, down below here on Twitch for my schedule. I'm playing Animal Crossing all week. If you are wanting a Discord invite, I can go ahead and do that. Just whisper me on Twitch, and I can send you that invite after we initiate the raid. But everybody, if you're new around here, please do consider a follow, and please check out the familyfriendly.live website to see all the great family-friendly teammates I have. Do good, be well, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.